Do you like free rewards? Well, of course you do. So in today's YouTube video, I'll be telling you champs and champettes how to obtain a free glider by playing either Fortnite OG or Marvel in-game LTM, and what you need to know because you might actually already qualify for this reward. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start off today's video by popping this image of the glider on screen right now and telling you absolutely everything there is to know. So Epic Games has officially decided that if you get a win in OG or the OG LTM, which is the in-game LTM, even though they just stated OG LTM with like no real info, it does mean, you know, this LTM we're playing right here, before April 7th at 8 a.m. Eastern time, you'll be able to earn the Hope's Drone Glider, and the reward will be added to your locker sometime later next week. So it's not one of those things where you'll be able to actually get the glider instantly. You're going to still have to wait a little bit. It's similar to what we had before with that one glider, or not glider, the one like pickaxe, you know, like the paint roller thing. It's basically that exact same system, but instead of being a paint roller pickaxe, you're going to be able to get a Hope's Glider. Now, the interesting thing about this, before I tell you the specifics of how you might already qualify for it, is actually the fact that this was community picked. It was something where Epic Games had actually asked around online to figure out if people wanted, you know, a bonus reward or something. A lot of people were talking about the Hope cosmetics that got added to the files but never released, which was a back bling, a pickaxe, and a glider, I do believe, and was asking around, hey, what reward do we make as a free reward? And the glider ended up being the one picked by the actual Fortnite community over on X or Twitter or whatever you call it, and that is why that was chosen to be a free reward for playing the Marvel in-game LTM. Now, there have been more talks about other potential free rewards, such as doing all the quests to potentially be able to get the Silver Surfer's Reflector Glider. However, that is not guaranteed as of right now, so we'll have to wait until we find out more information. If we do find out more info, however, I will update you guys on that. But let's talk about some things you need to know regarding the current actual reward you're able to attain. According to Epic Games, if you got a win in the Marvel in-game LTM from the day it actually ended up launching, you know, so when the LTM went live, if you got a win before this announcement happened, you should still qualify for the reward. They have stated officially that people who actually, you know, have gotten a win qualify for the reward anyways, but at the exact same time, you know, if you're someone who's cautious about, oh, you know, maybe I didn't actually qualify for the reward or whatever, I would definitely say to go ahead and play a few more matches, try to get another win, or do whatever you can in order to just guarantee this reward being added to your account, because we have had issues before where Epic Games has stated, you know, you're eligible for a prize, and then they never ended up actually having all the eligibility requirements given out properly. Ends up being a whole entire thing where you end up having to wait a long time in order to actually get the things you're waiting for. You have to go through support, which is scary for some people. Due to previous account bans, people have actually gotten through trying to contact support, so there's a lot of people who might be iffy on the whole entire, oh, you know, you already do qualify system. So if you're one of those people who want to get the Hope Glider and you want to basically guarantee it with the highest odds possible, I would definitely say to go ahead and just make sure you play another in-game match, get a win, or if you really want to, you don't really like the in-game LTM, make sure you play a normal Fortnite OG match, grab a win. It can be solo, duo, trio, squad, it can be zero build or building enabled. And as long as you do that before April 7th, you're guaranteed to qualify for this reward. So that is kind of the main thing I wanted to mention here. However, I do know there's a lot of people worried about their qualability or eligibility or whatever you would say about it. So I thought I'd go ahead and like recap and make sure you all know, hey, if this is a prize you really, really want and you want to make sure you got it guaranteed, probably just play another match, right? You know, just go ahead, grab another win. This match right here is probably not going to be a win at all, but of course you get like the hero side, you're basically guaranteed like an easy dub just from doing that alone. Now let me go ahead and eliminate this person. You know what, let me go ahead and get eliminated. Can you come closer? Thank you. I'm just going to, okay, never mind. But yeah, if you like Hope and you like seeing a little bit more Hope joy in your life by getting free gliders and stuff, you can thank Pandora_FN on Twitter, who was the one who Epic Games actually listened to when they were asking what prize to actually give out to the community. So that was like who they officially credited and everything, which I think is kind of cool to see. But we haven't really seen something like this before, where Epic Games has actually talked to the community and had the community talk about unreleased items, and those unreleased items ended up becoming literal prizes for us to obtain. Some other things they've been talking about is the stylized Marvel sprays from the previous Marvel seasons that we've actually had in the game, where they had a lot of these sprays in the files. They all looked pretty cool, and then they just never released them. So that is one thing that maybe we could actually see a little bit more info on in the future. But at least as of right now, the main thing going on here is they're kind of listening more. It's like they're not traditional quests, of course. They're not website quests, thank God. But they're still like this odd thing where it's like, I wasn't expecting them to have this much communication and then take what someone asked for on Twitter and make it an actual reward for people. You know, that's not something I was expecting, but I'm here for it. You know, I will gladly take myself some freebies in this game. So I hope that you guys go out there, play some matches, get yourself a free glider, and have some fun. And until next time, I'll catch you champs and champettes a little bit later with another upload. Let's hope I can go ahead and actually claim this stone right here. I doubt it, but maybe. Yeah, I'm so dead. I'm dead. Yep. All right. Peace out.